During my time at Durham College last semester, when using the green screen room, fluorescent lights, LED lights, and a lantern, with a ladder and a tree branch, along with the perfect lighting setup, I was able to create the perfect motivated lighting setup. Okay, welcome back to Durham College. I'm Kevin Gauthier, and this is now volume 2 to my motivated lighting. We are now entering into the post-production portion of the assignment, and we're going to head down to our editing suites. Follow me. And here we are now at the Durham College's editing suites. Now that I'm in the studio suite, we can finally say that the practical hands-on part is complete, and we are ready to go digital. Now it's time to insert the SD card for the footage. But first I'd like to bring up the file and demonstrate to you what exactly the green in the footage is going to fill in. It's an image of a dark, eerie forest at night. This will help set the mood and the tone and the location your subject will be. If you frame your subject just right, you can create a completely believable scenery that could even fool your own professor. So now we bring up Premiere Pro and start a new project. So I'm going to call this project file Ultra Key Sample and save the project file I call Demo, which is also where the footage is being held. Once you find you're ready and organized, you can now open up your project screens. Okay, so now that the screens are open, click Import Media to start. Now I can pull both the footage and the forest scene from a demo file. First I pull the forest scenery and make sure it goes into the video 1 in the timeline. This will ensure that your forest scenery will not overlap your green screen footage. The next step is to put the green screen footage into the video 2 on your timeline. Now you can make any necessary adjustments. Now I should scale in my green screen footage so it makes it much more visually enhanced. You can now open the effects panel by clicking the effects icon at the top of the Premiere Pro. Once you open the panel, you need to select the video effects, then keying, and the third step is Ultra Key and drag it onto the green screen footage, like so. Now by clicking on the effects controls on the top screen, which sometimes I tend to lose it and I can't seem to find it, so bear with me here. Alright, by clicking the file name, which would be the forest shot, I can now scroll down and select the eyedropper. When selecting the eyedropper, you need to find the right lighting area on your green screen. In my case, the top right corner works fine. You don't want to make the same error I made here. I accidentally scaled the wrong layer and caused my branches to move. Luckily, I can get them back. Okay, while selecting the forest footage, we're going to jump to the top left screen in the effects control panel. Okay, so now we're going to zoom in the moon a bit, and we're going to scale the moon to the left side and push the moon up to the top left corner. This will help the moon match to a major key lighting source. Last thing I'd like to talk about is cleaning up your image. By selecting the Effects Control panel, scroll down and find the Matte Cleanup. Under Matte Cleanup, find the choke scale and drown out any white that may be surrounding your subject. You can also soften your image if necessary. Now it's time to render your footage. Once you render your footage, If successful, your footage should look like this. So that brings me to the end to my Motivated Lighting Volume 2 post-production. I hope this enlightened other students to use their own discretion when it comes to lighting sources. Use what you got. You'd be surprised what you come up with. Until next time.